Welcome to Charter Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. We're joined today by Curt Hagman. He is a supervisor in San Bernardino County. He has been working tirelessly for the turnover of Ontario Airport to local control, and the dream is about to become a reality on November 2nd. LAX will be handing control to Ontario Airport. To whom, actually?
It's actually the Ontario International Airport Authority, JPA, between San Bernardino County and Ontario City.
What does this mean for you, sir?
It's exciting for the whole Inland Valley. We get to basically control our own destiny. We're busy. I mean, literally our staff's working 14, 15-hour days every day. We have future flights coming in, international flights.
Right, we'll talk about that. But I want to get a better sense. I'm going to push you a little bit. What is it about controlling the destiny of the airport?
Sure.
Why does that matter? I mean, look, LAX is a fine organization, presumably. Why does it matter that the folks in the inland part of California will be able to control this airport?
Los Angeles bought out all the surrounding airports, like 5 or 6 of them,
Right.
30 years ago, and basically kind of forced all the international airlines to LAX. And obviously they get taxation in different ways, the hotel tax, everything else, but international flights. So it really wasn't a fair choice for airlines to go here or there. You had one choice to go to. So now we could be competitive with Los Angeles. We're the only unrestricted airport in Southern California.
What does that mean, unrestricted?
LAX can't have any more flights. Orange County's getting their cap. They can't go at nighttime. Long Beach has restrictions.
Right.
So we could grow as much as we want, and we could have flights 24 hours. And so we could be competitive in that marketplace. So
and the reality is, when we look at statistics, it's hard to deny that since, let's say, 2007, takeoffs and landings from Ontario have been down.
50%.
Now, is that because of the recession? Maybe. But if flights are being sent to LAX for reasons other than parity,
Yeah,
there's
the rest
something
of the
there.
airports have grown when we declined underneath this management. And it's a fine harmony of cargo, passenger, domestic, international flights, cost. So, and what the airport does is the airport generates its own income. So as you have less flights, the cost per flight goes up. So the more flights, the cost per flight goes down. So we're actually higher priced than the surrounding airport. So we think we can immediately drop the prices, the fares in November, just by purely operational sake. There's a lot of, actually 3/4 of our staff that's allotted to the airport are not really ours. They're shared between the 6 airports, so we lose those right away. So we can bring the prices down immediately for landing fees. We can start competing for international flights, which I've been working hard on. And we can start more international flights, mean more connecting flights, mean more flights.
Let's
the prices
talk
go down.
about international flights, because today I believe is it one flight a day to Mexico, the
Correct.
only international flight to Ontario Airport, which seems, so wrong when I consider the populations that surround the Ontario region. Curt, Supervisor, you've been working tirelessly, especially with the Pacific Rim. You've been to China countless times trying to lure Chinese airlines. What can you tell us about that?
It's exciting because not only we're talking and agreeing with some international airlines from Asia. What you do is start off with your population base around the communities. And that has been a large factor for our growth, has been the Chinese Americans, Taiwanese Americans moving into the area and bringing their businesses there. So the demographics is strong around that. So you start off immediate flights with them.
But there's some news, actually. You've been to China a few times. I understand that you're about to go to Taiwan.
Yes, we have 2 LOAs for 2 airlines in China, and I'll be going to Taiwan in November.
Okay.
Actually invited by the president, the new female president.
Right.
And I've already talked to some of the legislators when they were out here in California. And they want a sister city with their airport in their city and start flying this.
And I got to tell you, I've been to Taiwan. It is the most underrated country in the region. It is phenomenal. There is so much to see in Taiwan. So it's great to hear that Taiwan is going to get its just due. So China, Taiwan, what about other airlines from Central or South America? I mean, Costa Rica has become very popular for folks living in Southern California.
Absolutely.
Other parts of Mexico.
I am looking forward to those opportunities, but we have to build up our connecting flights first. So a good international hub has connecting flights. It's not everyone wants to go to Ontario, California. They may want to go to New York or Dallas or something like that.
Right.
So they have to have, as we get some, so right now we're serving the population local to our airport via the Pacific Rim. As we get more connecting flights and as we become competitive with the pricing, Now we can entice Europe, South America, other places to fly in there. We actually are talking with one flight a week right now with the European airlines.
Yeah, let's talk about Europe, because
we have one potential coming up for that, but it's not sealed yet. But we do, obviously, we take them from anywhere. But it's all market driven. It's all cost driven. And it's convenience. You don't want to take 3 connecting flights to get to your destination.
What about Canada? I think about snowbirds going to Palm Springs, or we going to ski in Whistler, or wherever it may be.
I'm looking forward to that
Exactly.
as well.
What about from Canada?
Yeah, again, it's mostly driven by, are you a destination city, or do you have the connecting flights so you can make 2 legs to get to where you want to get to? So as we build up those domestic flights, and we have discussions with our current carriers there, as well as some ones that left that may be coming back. So we're hoping that we have a lot more selection for our residents soon. It's going to be an exciting time. And we're busy every day right now getting ready for that November 2nd handoff.
And I understand the November 2nd event, I'll call it a soft launch. Is that fair? January is when the announcements are going to come in fast and furious.
Yes, we'll have a public, hopefully,
groundbreaking
reception.
Or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and on November, we actually physically take hold. We'll have the head of FAA, which we're very excited to have come out. They've been very supportive. Local politicians, those type of things.
Of course.
Picture ops type of thing.
No, it's important.
But we're really running it through, and then in January, we're going to have a bigger party, January, February, invite the public out, announce all our new flights, have our airlines be participants of that.
I want to talk about another airport in your region, and folks may not know about this airport. It's SBIA, San Bernardino International Airport. How is an airport that we don't know about an international airport?
It's a converted military Air Force base in downtown San Bernardino. And someone had a vision to actually, that's another JPA between many cities, including San Bernardino County, San Bernardino City, and surrounding cities. They got together, bonded it out, and built a fantastic terminal, an international terminal, but no one wants to go there. And again, there's no flights, domestic flights. There's no international.
So right
flights.
now there are no commercial.
Really,
flights.
no. It's a cargo airport. It's a repair airport. I'm looking forward to. We're looking at possibly becoming Silicon Valley will be the drone valley, because we have a unique airport that's next to a wash that goes out to the middle of the desert. So you could do research, design, manufacturing, training of unmanned flying vehicles, which is going to be a very fast growth industry. We have local education institutions, Cal State San Bernardino, Victor Valley College. We have one of the largest Amazon distributors right next door to it. And they're pushing for the drone delivery. So that's my vision for it.
Could you imagine a drone dropping a book at your front doorstep? Or,
it's the future.
So have you, look, I know you're just getting going, but are there more meetings planned to somehow figure out there's this tremendous asset in San Bernardino, a city that's on the rebound? Can Ontario work with San Bernardino to try to create synergies so that asset doesn't go to waste?
Yeah, I think we work with all the surrounding airports. But
that one particularly, it's
but
so
San Bernardino,
big.
I think it's a great opportunity in short term, next 10, 15 years, to do aircraft maintenance, for example.
Right.
We're increasing UPS and Federal Express in Ontario. We'll be growing their facilities, more airlines. You're going to need a place to rehab, fix. It's only a quick flight from point A to point B, 25 miles out. We have all the infrastructure there to handle that. We also are the hub for all the government aircraft. Believe it or not, our Sheriff's Department, and federal agencies.
The San Bernardino
is.
Got it.
So, but that doesn't bring a lot of income for it. So, but there are purposes for a large auxiliary airport that we can use in conjunction with all the other airports around.
Okay. His name is Curt Hagman. He is a supervisor in San Bernardino County. He is about to celebrate the handoff of Ontario Airport to local control. That's on November 2nd. I'm Brad Pomerance, Charter Local Edition.